This whole presidential election season has just turned into a joke. And what we see now is the exposing of the black community. We have gentrification going on all across America. Inflation is at an all-time high. We're being gentrified out of our communities. We have schools that are being combined because they can't afford to have them, schools open. They're shutting them down. We have all kinds of foolishness that's going on now within the so-called black community that we don't even have because of most of the homes in the communities that we don't even own. They're renting the homes. Other groups own your homes. They own the businesses in your community. And all of this has been going on for the last 60 years under the Democratic Party. We went through a heroin holocaust, a crack holocaust, just so many different things that we've seen and going through in different programs. You guys put Joe Biden in office as the president when he was the drug czar. He was responsible for the 86 crime bill, the 84 crime bill, the 88 crime bill, the 82 crime bill. All of these crime bills, the black community and the black clergy just went and just voted and put them in. So now when you have black men asking questions and saying the same way we were asking questions with Joe Biden, and we're saying, yo, who are these people that you want us to put into office, man? What about Joe Biden and his plan? What about Joe Biden and he wrote up these drug laws with Strom Thurmond. He did the Strom Thurmond's eulogy. We're asking questions, right? It went on deaf ears. They told us to shut up and vote. Then we asked with Kamala, you tried near Kamala. And we're saying, hey, Kamala, not just that she's not black, she's not African American. She doesn't represent us. She's cosplaying as us, but she doesn't represent us. And we're saying, hey, when are we going to finally get somebody that's actually African American that speaks to us, that comes from the same things we have the same issues. See, Kamala Harris had the last vote for this immigration situation. Kamala Harris is an immigrant. She's a symbolic trophy for immigrants that's coming to this country that can reach to the highest levels of government. Her and Obama, that's what they represent. So, of course, they support the immigration. Of course, they will come on here and say, well, they're not just going to do anything just for the black community. Because they don't represent us. But then they put people like Uncle Luke, Mr. Booty Hole, and Coochie Man. They put this guy out here they tried him out there to disrespect black men that don't want that want to question the Democratic Party by doing this.
Tiger Woods. It's insulting that Kamala Harris is sounding black. What? From you? Not you. Not the one who denounced his blackness and call yourself a Calabasian. Not you who only date Karen. Not you who dumped the little black girl in Stanford. Not you who said you were not black. And all of a sudden it's insulting to who? The Calabasian nation or your peoples? And then Tyrese. Come on. Are you serious, Tyrese? Are you serious? Let me tell you. Just get on the phone, call Roland Martin, call somebody who you respect. Because obviously, I don't know where the f*** you're from.
See, when you had this big fuss about Kamala Harris not being black, right? A lot of people was upset because they were saying, well, when did somebody have black and them not be black? And the big argument was that's not just that she wasn't black, but she's not foundational black American. She's not African American. She doesn't speak to our plight. She has a W husband. Like, we just all of a sudden just accepting of anything now. She doesn't have the spirit of Mary Bethune-McLeod or Fannie Lou Hamer in her, or your grandmother or my big mama. No, she doesn't. That's why she said, I'm not just going to do these things just for black Americans. No. But look what they're doing for immigrants. Ain't she an immigrant? When y'all going to wake up? But Uncle Luke wasn't done. Look at what he said right here.
Hold on. I'm getting sick and tired of you who's out here trying to take the blackness away from Kamala Harris, our VP and soon to be president, because your daddy Donald Trump gives you these talking messages so you repeat oh, she's an Indian, she's black on occasions. Really? black HBCU, pledged in one of the most prestigious black sororities, aka member of the Black Caucus, born and raised in Black Oakland. Yes, she went abroad like a lot of us, all of us, go abroad into Canada and stay for a few years, come back, go to college, state attorney, prosecutor, member of the Black Caucus, stand up in the Senate for black issues time and time after again. Y'all, man. In the words of Chad Johnson, child, please.
It's funny how all of a sudden we getting on all this blackness. Well, we can't galvanize our people to get together to do anything in our communities. Go down in Miami in the black communities. They don't own none of the stuff down there. Most of the stuff is owned by immigrants. The black Americans, all of a sudden, we want to get behind Kamala Harris when we have failed to get behind each other. I live in Black Philadelphia. When you walk through the West Philly, Southwest Philly, North Philly, Germantown, Logan, East Mount Airy, there's no black stores like that. There's no black commerce. Now all of a sudden you want to galvanize and get behind Kamala Harris, but you don't even want to get behind your people locally to do any goddamn thing. But this is the hypocrisy amongst black people because you've been beaten down so bad and you normalize dysfunction. This is normal to you. Not having nothing is normal to you. Using black power is just a slogan, but you never experienced or lived black power. Right? So the Republican Party don't owe the black community anything because we haven't given them our vote in like 75 years. We don't support the Republican Party. So they don't owe us nothing. We've given right or wrong, weak or strong, we've given our support to the Democratic Party. And under the Democratic Party, we watched our cities burn to hell. Cities like Cleveland, Cincinnati, Newark, New Jersey, Camden, New Jersey. We watch these cities just go under. Democratic-run cities. But if you say anything, you're wrong. If you say anything, you're out of line. If you say anything, they bring Obama up here to talk down to you as if you have no intelligence. They telling you to just shut up and vote. Anything is better than Trump. Well, say that to black mothers who's been crying from black boys dying by the hundreds and thousands. Philadelphia has averaged over 500 homicides every year, damn near, by the coroner's report, under Democratic-run city and policies. But we shouldn't speak up. We shouldn't say anything. But this Uncle Luke, Mr. Beehole, and all that, he wasn't finished yet. He still was on here twerking it up, saying this.
You need to educate yourself on the Democrats. They don't care about America. And the Republicans do. Please write on here how the Republicans care about black people. I ain't talking about no brown people. I'm talking about black people. Tell me what they've done to support black people. No, I'm not talking about Diddy. Tell me what they've done. I'll wait. What they've done, what legislation that they've passed to support black people. What legislation they didn't stand in the front of against when it came to black people. Do what you gotta do, 32. I hope they gave you a check for that shit. Get your money. I know what half of y'all on here be talking about black for Trump. Y'all getting that man money and y'all gonna go in the booth and vote for the black lady because y'all can't live. Y'all won't be able to live with yourself after that.
I'll tell people, go ahead and vote for who you want to vote for. I'm not a big fan of Trump either because I don't like his federal judges that he has on the bench or his appeals court judges that he has. He has a bunch of good old boys on that bench. So I've never trusted the Republican Party. The Republican Party has never done anything for me to trust them. The Republican Party has been so racist over the years, we had to have our own Negro Republican Party because they didn't want us to be a part of the party. So I don't support them. I remember when Thaddeus Stevenson first put the reparations clause on the table in the 1800s. They were shooting it down. Both parties has always been bipartisan when it comes to not giving us our reparations. Both groups have not wanted to rock with us. But for the last 60 years, we've been rocking with the Democratic Party, right? The Democratic Party, who's never been a friend to us. Now all of a sudden we act like that they're friends, and the only group that's supposed to be against so-called black folks is the Republicans, and the Democrats are the good guys. What? Somebody send me. Somebody. I never got that memo. I never understood this. This is crazy because you guys were the one in Washington D.C. During the black clergy that called in all these stringent laws. What happened, man? It's just a lot, man, that went on in the 80s and the 90s under this Democratic Party that you guys can't even believe. That you guys can't even believe that you fail to understand. So, like I said, we're used to not having anything, so we just settle for the crumbs that's on the table. But I'm asking my family, my aunties, my sisters, you family out there, my black family, what is the black community going to look? What is black Cincinnati going to look like? Black Cleveland, Ohio, black Philadelphia, black Milwaukee, Wisconsin, right? Black Atlanta, Newark, New Jersey. What is it going to look like in the next 5 years with all these immigrants coming in? Somebody tell me that. Brooklyn, New York. What is it going to look like? Black Harlem. What are we looking like? So for those of you that say I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm asking you. Black Los Angeles, black Houston, black Dallas and Fort Worth, right? Black, man, I can go on and on. Black Charlotte, Columbia, South Carolina, Shreveport, Louisiana, and all these different places. New Orleans. What is it? What is these black cities going to look like in the next 5 years, 5 to 10 years? With the way the Democrats is running this thing, with the influx of so many immigrants coming into America. What are we going to look like? What are our communities going to look like? Where are they going to have the resources to be allocated to the black community if we're not even fighting for ourselves? We live in communities that we don't even own them. Where are we going to be? What are you guys fighting for? What is the agenda? That's the question I'm asking. Don't tell me to just shut up and vote, because I'm not an ignorant Negro. I live in Philadelphia. I'm watching us be gentrified. Some of you women out there that just jump on it because it's Kamala, you're ignorant. You live in communities where they have no resources in the schools for your children. These IEPs are worthless. You're not homeowners. Your property taxes is not paying for your schools. But you just run out there and just vote for Democrats. Why? When are you going to start asking questions? Well, anything's better than Republicans. You don't know. You don't support Republicans. Our mamas always took us down there to go vote and told us who to go vote for. I never even thought about voting for a Republican because I was never told to. We was always dictated to that we need to go Democrat. Now we're asking questions. And it has nothing to do with Kamala being a woman. It has everything to do with policies and looking at what we see and where we're going to be the next 5 years. What is the trajectory? So I'm going to cut this video short right here. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. And remember, I love y'all. Till next time, peace.